I could not look in the mirror while I was working out because I felt so fat, like what the hell. And like I'm not seeing any progress physically and mentally, so I'm just really frustrated. Unfiltered Me Season 3 is back. Woo! I'll be honest, Season 2 was kind of a flop. And it's because, I think it's because I didn't have a clear message to send to you guys. But I am back with Season 3 with a clear mission and purpose, which is to share with you guys everything that I learned in my journey that I started last year. That journey that I went on last year, oh my, was it a journey with a capital R? And it was life-changing, guys. I feel like a different person, especially after having processed so many of my different emotions. And so for the first episode, I want to share with you guys things you must know, things you need to know in order to make that weight loss happen, if it happens to be your goal. You do not have to lose weight, guys, but if it is, make sure to keep on watching. But first, let me go work out. Yay! Bye! First thing you need to know is that exercising will not make you lose weight. There was a time where I would work out every single day and I saw no progress with my weight loss, and that just got me so frustrated and I actually got depressed. I was like, I just didn't understand why. I'm working out every single day of the week. Why am I not seeing any progress? It turns out that even though it's not impossible, exercising is actually not a weight loss tool. Our biggest way of burning calories comes from our resting metabolism. And the fact is that, to be honest, the problem is that we overeat way too much. Just to illustrate, in order to burn off all those calories from eating a Big Mac set, you'd have to run at least for an hour. And so we overeat to the point where all the calories that we burn for workout is very minuscule compared to the calories that we intake from all that food. And you know, one thing that I realized, guys, is that no one talks about this. From your gym centers to yoga centers to Pilates centers to even corporates like Coca-Cola, they need us to think that workout is a way to weight loss because that's how they profit from us. That's how they get us to swipe that debit card to sign up for that membership. And like I said with Coca-Cola, they need us to think that, ooh, even if I have this bottle of Coke, I can still work out and lose all that calories. That is not true, and that is not the way to go, guys. And as a matter of fact, I recommend you guys to watch this video by Vox. They really dig deep into explaining how workout is not the way to go with weight loss, and I'll link it up here so you guys can check it out. But I know that we've been so ingrained with this notion that workout equals weight loss that I know it's kind of hard to fathom when you first hear it. Now, I'm not saying working out is bad. I think workout is so essential for not only your physical health but your mental health, and you need to do this to take care of yourself. But just don't rely it as a tool or mechanism for you to achieve that weight loss, because you won't be able to. What does actually matter and what will affect your weight loss is how much food you intake and what food you do intake. Number 2, you have to change your perception on how you view food. When we go on diets, suddenly, all of a sudden, food becomes this sacred, holy thing that we feel like we can never have again. And we start craving them so much, even though, to be honest, we can have them anytime, any day we want. I mean, from pizzas to cake. Oh, guys, trust me, I know what you're talking about. Like life. That is life. However, what you put inside your body affects your performance a lot more than you think. From how you interact with your friends and family to how much work you put out at the office, it makes a world of a difference. And when your diet is based on carbs, you're just going to crash after a sugar rush. And that is going to lead you to feel lethargic, tired, you know, that food coma. Whereas when you feed your body with really healthy ingredients such as vegetables, protein, Of course, you won't get that rush of energy at first, but with time, after adjusting, you will feel so much more healthier, stronger, and stable, and that will increase to the performance, the level of performance of everything that you do throughout the day. Because of this perception, this change in perception of how I view food, I no longer crave it as much, and that makes a world of a difference when you're trying to do weight loss, because first of all, you don't crave it, and I'd rather reach out for healthier alternatives. And so I really think it's important for you to think about what food means to you. The third thing that you should know is to never leave yourself hungry. Ironically, when we go on diet, we restrict ourselves. But starving ourselves, as you guys probably know by now, is so detrimental. Not only does it slow down our resting metabolism, but when you get hungry, your body craves for high sugar foods such as pizza, chocolate, all that, because that's your body just signaling out to you, hey, I need a lot of sugar, I need energy right now. And also, when you get hungry, you stop thinking. You stop thinking logically, you stop thinking patiently, and you just go crazy. I know how it feels, guys. You guys have no idea how many times I went on diets where I would just straight up starve myself. And like I said, because you stop thinking and your body craves for high sugar foods, that is when you would just break down. You know, you're just like,
F this diet, I don't need this, I want to be happy and just live.
And you just straight up reach out for that Big Mac. You find yourself cooking yourself some ramen or ordering pizza. It's just, I've been there, guys. I've been down that road too many times. So the important thing is to always feed yourself, of course, with healthier options, with healthier foods, and never leave yourself hungry. And this leads to my next tip. Always make sure to have healthier options, healthier snacks around you ready to be eaten. This is, dare I say, one of the most important thing when you're trying to do weight loss. And I don't think a lot of people talk about how important this is. The fact that you need to have a healthier snack beside you, because if you don't have these ready and you get hungry, that's when you reach out for the Snickers bar, and that's when you start making toast, a piece of toast that's really easy to make, right? And you scoff these down, but that's not what you want. You want to fill your body, like I said, with healthier options. And that's why always make sure to have all these healthier snacks ready beside you, ready to be eaten, ready to be snatched at any moment. So of course, I am a human being, and so sometimes I will crave the sweet stuff, the delicious stuff. And when that happens, what I'll do is I'll first reach out for the healthier options like Greek yogurt. And after I have that, if I'm still craving the sweet thing, I let myself have it. I don't deprive myself, guys. I do this for my happiness. So some of the healthy snack options that I personally love is, first of all, Greek yogurt from Kirkland. I get it at Costco. It's non-fat, non-sugar. It's really good for your body. It's really healthy. And I also love eating dried sweet potato. Those are like my go-to snacks. And no, those are not treats for your dogs. They can be, but please let me have this. And also, I love drinking the Teamy Greens Superfood Blend. And I just want to say a huge thank you to Teamy for sponsoring this video. But guys, this is really good. So one of the things that I actually really crave from time to time is sugary drinks, like a good old latte or a matcha latte or a green tea latte from Starbucks. Oof, those are things that I do crave. And guys, this tastes like matcha latte, except for, of course, the creaminess and the sugariness, but that means this is healthy. But you can still taste it, and this has been such a great alternative option for me. Not only does it contain matcha powder, but it also contains wheatgrass, spirulina, spinach leaf powder, broccoli powder, acai berry, kale powder, etc. So it's filled with these awesome great ingredients that, to be honest, are really hard to, I guess, prepare in your daily routine. Like, we don't have time to get acai berry powder and kale powder, you know? So I love especially drinking this after a good workout, like right now, or even after having a good meal. And so let me go ahead and make myself one right now. Okay, I'm a pretty simple and lazy girl, so I just mix this in with water, but you can go all out and like prepare a smoothie, you know, add some coconut water, add some pineapples. You can do whatever you want, but I like it this way. It's easy, it's simple, and it still tastes good. So what I'll do is I'll just add a scoop of the superfood, green superfood powder, and I'll add water, stir it, and then leave some room for ice because, oof, my drink needs to have ice. Don't worry, I wash my hands, so, ooh. Oh my gosh, the color though, right? Bottoms up. Ah, that is so good. So like this, it's really important for you to have an alternative healthy option at your side, all ready to go, all ready to be eaten. And the Teamy Green Superfood Powder is something that I actually enjoy and I actually do recommend. So I do have a discount code for you guys, so take advantage, save some coins. But yeah, make sure to check it out. It's legit good. And oof, I'm revealing myself, too much of myself. The last thing that I have to let you guys know is to stop weighing yourself. Your weight means absolutely nothing. Sure, it can be used as a positive tool to motivate yourself sometimes, but the moment it starts to have a negative toll on your mental health, you need to go throw that scale away right now. And I say this because the numbers on that scale show such a small fragment of what your body is actually like. It does not tell us how much of your body is composed of muscle weight or fat or water even. And that's what we want to focus on. We want to focus on increasing your muscle level and decreasing your level of fat. And the weight scale doesn't tell us anything related to that. Couple of things I have noticed what the weight scale does is that, first of all, it really messes up with your mental health. It's like, ooh, if I don't reach 45 kilograms, I failed and I'm not pretty enough. And Lord. And if you do rely on scales, your sole purpose becomes trying to reduce that number on the scale. And what happens then is that you just start starving yourself because that's the easiest way to see that reduction in the number. What you do want to rely on is your reflection in the mirror. Once you start gaining those muscles and losing that fat, it will show in the mirror and you will see a difference for sure. And just to illustrate how meaningless the numbers on the scale is, the weight difference between these two states that I've shown you guys is only 2 kilograms. So before, when I started the journey, I was 67, and then now I'm 65, and that's just a mere 2 kilos difference, which in my opinion is not that big a deal, especially if you see the drastic difference with your own eyes, right? So I just want you guys to remember that the weight scale, your weight doesn't matter at all, and you can just stop paying attention to it, stop being concerned about it. Alright guys, that's it for today's video. Make sure to stay tuned for more episodes of Unfiltered Me. I do definitely have more interesting videos, more interesting episodes prepared for you guys. So yeah, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in the next. Ciao!